like a boss.
Alright guys, so ladies, this is Alex from mindfulattraction.org, and today we have a question from a client, and let's get this started. The client says, now this client called me last week. He called me a few months, like a month ago, and she informed me that she met a dude, she hanged out with him, you know, and then he came back, but when he came back he was distant, and she took him on a hike, and they didn't have sex together. He left, right? She still felt that he was distant, and she sent him a goddamn heart emoji, right? And they barely, okay, so that's where we are, right? Now she sent me another question. Now people, this is human nature. There's nothing wrong with acting like this, nothing to be maybe something you're ashamed of, but nothing to really be ashamed of, because it happens to every single one of us. We just don't tell our friends, you know. But let's read this. The Lexus why are you calling me by my first name? The Lexus, I emailed you last month about my long distance boyfriend going cold while I was getting more needy. After his last visit with me, he went ghost for nearly 3 weeks exactly. When somebody ghosts you as a friend, when a friend of yours disappears on you for 3 weeks, you can't take them back like that. You gotta tell them, dude, why were you away for that long? What the fuck? Your dignity in dating is what will keep you sane. Like, for example, that's if I could say that the one thing that has helped me the most in the last year is not that I didn't have dignity, don't get me wrong, but I didn't have the dignity that's required to say no to the bullshit that's presented to you when you feel needy. Because when you have dignity, you say, yo, you're asking me to hang out 1 hour from now? Like, who the fuck you think you are? Like, even though you're hot, I'm not gonna see you 1 hour. I cannot give my time up like that. It's just not possible. I can't have you think that you can just have me any moment. It's dignity, man. Dignity. You call it pettiness. It's also dignity, right? It's the same thing. Is that if somebody pulls away like that, like for example, when a girl like flakes on me once and then twice, I cannot ask her out. It's like I had a flashback to my childhood. It's like because I'm looking at school, that's why. This is a school, and it reminds me when I was a little kid going to school and not knowing the language and stuff. But anyways, but having that dignity is what allows you to say no when people are trying to bullshit you, man. You know? So let me see. During that time, I reached out to you. Okay, you said break up with him to maybe get him to chase. Yeah, because what I told her to do was to break up. What I told her to do because she wanted a reaction, right? And she made him feel bad. He made him feel bad. He made her feel bad. So I was like, look, man, if you really want him to react to you, then hurt his ego. And the way to do that is this: insult someone's personality. I told her, I was like, yo, tell him that you don't want to see him anymore because you just didn't like his personality. Like, just tell him that, because your personality is very personal to the person, and when somebody doesn't like your personality, like that's an insult to everything about you, you know. And I've been told that before, right? But to be honest with you, looking back at it, clearly that girl was trying to fuck with me, like from the start. It was pretty obvious, and it didn't work. Actually, it did work for like a day. I was like, fuck that bitch. But then I'm teaching her now, so it's kind of good, right? So I was like. And I did exactly what you said, even though it was hard. The problem, why is it hard? Maybe you're not used to this, but unfortunately, man, what life will show you is that that's the kind of harshness you need to survive in the dating world. Like, it's unfortunate, you know. It's unfortunate that this is how you do it, you know. Like, you can see in my face, I don't like it. But I didn't create people, you know, like I didn't make them, you know. My question is, was it already too late? Yeah, it was too late. It was because what you should have done is when he left, you should never contacted him ever again. Look, man, when someone ghosts you, you don't contact them. When somebody says that I'm gonna contact you and they don't contact you, you don't contact them. Back to this, right? So was it already too late to get him to? Yeah, it was too late. Sorry, it's over. And why is walking away my only option? Because you need your dignity, motherfucker. That's why. You need some dignity. Walking away is the power that you have. Let me tell you something, man. The best way to lose your power is to not be willing to walk away. The best way to lose a negotiation is to not be willing to walk away. The best way to lose at poker is never walking away. In life, you gotta be willing to walk away, man. Right now, what you're telling me is that you want to keep doing. You want to see results. It's over. You guys will suck it up. Move on from this. Even if he comes back, you can't take him back. If he comes back, and let me tell you something, man. If he comes back, you can't just take him back. You gotta raise your price. For example, a girl hits me up and says, "Hey, are you available tonight?" Right? To me, I find that as an insult, in my opinion. Right? Not an insult, but like if she says, "Are you available now?" Like at 11 p.m., she says, "Are you available now?" Because, bitch, why would you think I'm available? Why would you think that I'm available at 11 p.m.? Who the hell do you think I am? First of all, I am, right? But no, I'm drawing. Actually, no, I'm drawing, right? I was like, I was drawing. Usually, that's my night, and that means an interruption of it. But generally, though, like there were times when girls would hit me up, and I'm like, fuck, I want to see them, but no, you can't. You just can't. You just cannot. You do that once, and you just can't. You know. So you like those kind of things you cannot compromise with. So you right now you don't want to walk away, but if you're not willing to walk away, you have no power. That's it. This is not gonna work. As soon as you're able to accept that this is not gonna work, the sooner you'll be able to move off from this shit, man. Because this is not gonna work out. And I hope you're able to get that through your skull that this is not gonna work out. Because as soon as you're able to accept that, then you're able to move on. Alright? By the way, I'm not your type, but if you ever clone yourself, send me that guy my way. No, it's not gonna happen. Let me see. Last visit. Yeah, man, I'm sorry you went through that, man. You know, but you're gonna have to. You can't do this anymore, okay? So please don't. Delete that number, delete it. I would delete it and block it, all right? So that you don't have the temptation. I usually don't tell people to delete stuff, but the only time I want you to delete it is when you can't control those emotions. You know what I'm saying? All right, ladies. You know where to find me if you guys want more coaching.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. and how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.